Hold on.
Let's go!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hot 97 News, a brand new live news show where we talk about all the biggest stories across the country. It is Friday, March the 6th. I'm your host, Lana Harris, here with Ronzel with 2 N's.
What's happening?
And Million.
Hey.
And we told y'all we were starting off with that song.
Come on
every
now.
Friday. Really hype about it because we made it to the end of the week.
Yeah.
It was a long one.
It was long because
Was
these people
it?
popped off a whole war. Yeah, it's been long.
It's
been
been
long?
long.
It's been a lot.
It's been long and drowsy. bro.
Okay,
been a
okay.
lot.
Y'all been-
Long and
okay.
drowsy.
And we have a lot of news for you once again today. In fact, we actually decided not to start off with the war today just because something crazy happened. Thought we'd give you
okay.
guys a little break.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Kristi Noem got fired.
Hey, wait, what?
Identify
Kristi Noem,
four
the person we were
companies.
talking about yesterday,
Four.
got fired.
Nah,
the
nah,
hundreds
nah,
of
nah,
thousands
nah.
of
Not
companies.
the girl with all the with the planes
with
and
the plane
Yes.
and the affair.
and the fair. What?
Alleged
Allegedly.
Alleged affair.
Alleged
affair.
Alleged
Alleged
affair.
affair. Yeah.
The FEMA failures, yes, buying
Yeah,
luxury
yeah.
planes, immigration enforcement issues.
Uh-huh.
And we were just saying, what, man, Trump, this looks really bad, the way they came with the receipts in these hearings. But actually, the nail in the coffin didn't have anything to do with any of that.
No
actually.
way.
At least that didn't seem to be like what the real problem was that really made Trump upset. It actually had to do with the hundreds of millions of dollars she spent on ad campaigns. $220 million to be exact. And she was flamed about that too. And we have the video of one of the moments that she was asked about it. It's not that one. It's the one where they're in the hearing.
Identified
Yeah.
four companies. Four of the hundreds of thousands of companies in the United States, you identified four. One of those is this Safe America Media Company. Where is Safe America Media headquartered?
I don't know.
I don't know either, Madam Secretary. We can't find it. We can't find a website.
Oop.
We did find an address that's registered for this company. Do you know where that address is?
Is there a problem with this contract?
I'll
Because
tell you
it was
about
done
it.
according to
Madam
law.
Secretary,
It was done by
the
career
address is
officials.
registered to a
It
political
was
operative.
dollars that were
Madam
spent
Secretary, the
to
company,
inform
and then
people
I'll give you an
that the
opportunity to
laws-
respond.
Hold
The company is registered to a political operative in Virginia. Do you know, just by way of example, whether this company that received $143 million in taxpayer dollars, has it ever done work for the government before?
I don't know. I can't.
The answer is it has not. And do you know why we know that? Because it was incorporated 8 days. 8 days before this contract went out. Identified four companies.
No.
So
Are they basically? That is crazy. I don't think people are realizing what just happened. Are they saying that they just created a company out of nowhere and got this funding?
I don't know what they're saying, but they're saying that company didn't exist, but for 8 days before they
Oh
got a
my.
$143 million contract.
What? And this is $143 million of our money.
Yes, sir.
And that was kind of his whole point. They said that these people identified 4 companies out of the bajillion media companies there would be across America and chose those 4 companies to get the contracts. And one of them had only been in existence for 8 days and the address listed to a political operative's house.
Yo.
Somebody who allegedly had donated a bunch of money or to the Trump administration. I mean, it just
Hey.
it wasn't a good look. But Kristi Noem messed up when she said that Trump knew about the decision to approve those ad campaign contracts because it's not a good look at them. We actually pulled for you what some of these ad campaigns look like, and you maybe have seen them in
Identified
GSA or
four
just
companies.
on commercials.
Four.
But
Of the-
she was seen basically on horseback riding a horse
Is that the
through Mount Rushmore,
Mount-
which we were also just talking about the other day. Isn't
that don't
really
even look
odd?
real.
Can you
That's
show
what
the
I'm
video?
That's green screen.
Yeah.
Why do I love these wide open spaces? They remind me of why our forefathers came here.
This
Not just
is
for its beauty,
what you
but for
guys
the
spent
freedom
money on, what
only
we all
America
spent
provides.
our money on.
All right, now, big.
Kristi Noem on a horse at Mount Rushmore while the government was shut down.
All right, now, Big Christy, you got some explaining to do. I had your back yesterday,
You did.
but I can't. This is not. Hey, man, you got explaining to do, baby.
So apparently after she said to, actually it was Senator John Kennedy who was talking to her about this in this exchange, she said to him that Trump knew about it, that he approved it and it was all good. Apparently Trump started calling around and telling people that wasn't true. That even a White House official came out and said the president did not sign off on that ad campaign. And Senator John Kennedy himself told reporters he had spoken with the president about it. And Trump said that, his recollection and her recollection are different on that.
I would try to throw somebody up under the bus too if I got caught with $143 million, bruh, of taxpayers' money. I'm immediately pointing fingers at somebody else. What?
So
immediately.
Then yesterday it came out that she was fired, but I wouldn't mourn for her too long because she has already got a new job.
Dang.
Oh, you know how they do. You know how they do.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Trump
yeah.
announced on Truth Social that they are very excited to announce that the current secretary, Kristi Noem, and I believe we have his Truth Social post. If you can pull that up. We don't have that. It's all right. I'll just tell you what he said. Said that she has served us well and has had numerous and spectacular results, especially on the border. And she's going to be moving to be the special envoy for the Shield of the Americas, which is a new security initiative in the Western Hemisphere that's going to be announced on Saturday, AKA they just made up a new job. This job is just like totally out of nowhere. They're going to tell us what it is on Saturday, but she's already employed.
Another job for her to steal more money. All
That's
right.
what I was about to say.
Another
what I was
job for
about
her
to
to
say.
steal more money.
When they release the job details, they need to include how much she's getting paid. too.
Yeah,
I need to see
yeah.
that salary.
Yeah.
I need to see that salary.
And you
for
know what's
sure.
crazy? Remember when you were saying yesterday that she just doesn't care? She's sitting back. And then we were talking about how these people just, I'm going to still be rich tomorrow, so I really don't care kind of energy to these hearings. She already knew I'm going to be fine.
I'm good.
Fired and hired on the same day, man.
I still
is
got these
crazy.
planes. I still got these cars. I'm straight.
So Senator Mark Wayne Mullen, a Republican from Oklahoma, has been tapped to replace Noem. That would be effective March 31st. And I don't know anything about him really. You know, could be a great option. Yeah, it is what it is. But not for nothing, that is that guy that almost got into a fight at a hearing a couple of years ago. Do you guys remember that?
No.
So I went and found the video just to show you. We don't have to stay here for much longer, but I just feel like you guys
The
should see it.
Tough Guy Act and these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy. Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big
Oh,
guy.
oh, stop it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
This is,
no, sit down.
Listen.
Sit down. Okay. You know,
This
you're a
is
United
what-
States Senator.
you know I will watch this stuff every day if stuff like this happen. That is what we need.
Get it
we
cracking.
need him to get it cracking. Jasmine Crockett, if you really felt that way, girl, you should have got up and out. You feel
No,
what
we
I'm talking
don't.
about?
Get it cracking,
Y'all need to
dog.
really get it cracking out here, bruh. Y'all talk all this big game in these congressional meetings, and then y'all sit back and yell at each other, but ain't nobody really ready to throw them hands.
That's
Get it
real.
popping in the field if you really bout it.
That's
how I
so
feel.
real. Run
That's how
my
I-
fade.
Run
Run
my
my
fade.
fade. Run
If-
my fade.
If I was Jasmine Crockett, I'd have been done ran my fade with old girl, bruh.
Hey, you ain't lying.
Been done ran my fade.
You ain't lying.
All
It's
right.
smart.
All right.
My bad.
All
My
right.
bad. I got a little,
Respect.
I got a
Hey,
little too
respect
hype.
to
I'm
him.
sorry. My bad. I got a little
Respect
too
to
hype.
him.
I
Respect.
got a little hype. My bad.
Okay, so people are obviously taking that two different ways. Some people thought that was incredibly inappropriate because he's literally trying to pop off a fight in the middle of a hearing, and like Bernie Sanders was saying, you're a senator. But other people see it as strong. He's a Republican, you know, it's just showing some strength, showing that he was backing up his words. So, you know, I thought, no way is it the guy that tried to start that fight a couple years ago. Good for him. You
Good
know.
for him.
Good for him.
I trust
All
that.
right,
I trust
whatever.
that man.
Okay, now we got to dive into Iran. And, you know, the war is going strong, obviously, and we can actually show you some footage of what it's been looking like in Iran and Israel and Lebanon. Of course, it exploded really across the Middle East at this point, but these are the main areas that are really kind of getting it right now. So the first thing we can show you actually happened live on NBC's network. They were talking just to somebody who had been on as like a contributor or something like that when this happened. So you can start to see something falling out of the sky, and you can kind of, I think you can hear them. Can you actually turn that volume off? Because that doesn't really matter. This is what people are looking at who are just sitting in Israel, and it actually makes contact. So they have an Iron Dome, remember? So they're not really supposed to be seeing this kind of stuff. It's not a 100% surety that nothing's going to happen, but at the same time, that's very jarring. They usually don't get it like that. I think the Iron Dome is said to stop like 90% again of things that are sent their way, and Iran's been sending a lot their way.
Yeah.
So I think that was just really, crazy to see. Imagine that was you sitting there and you just got to see your like city get
Blown up. Yeah, that's wild.
They've put like hundreds of millions of dollars into this Iron Dome to even establish it, and they've been claiming that nothing could really penetrate it. That's the thing that they've been like arguing this whole entire time. The fact that Iran has been saying, "Look, y'all, we got them things on us, and if you think that you ain't gonna stop us, we got something. Like we got something to fire back on." And I'm starting to see it now. I'm telling America. That's what I was saying before the whole entire war started. I said, if we get into this with Iran ain't no punk. Iran is not gonna just sit there and take it. They're gonna take it to hell. We took it there, and they're gonna take it to hell.
Took it there, especially because of what happened last year. Because last year they did nothing, and everybody noted that they did nothing. And the odds were they're probably just not going to do nothing again, because in that case, they would just look weak.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't get struck twice and do nothing. So they've claimed that they've learned a lot of lessons from last year, and it's like we're seeing that in action right now, which is pretty insane. In fact, we can actually show you what Iran looks like. And the U.S. and Israel have been putting up a crazy offensive. Like, they have been battering places to smithereens. And they're targeting military targets, and they're targeting just places that their current leadership and security forces may go. So it's supposedly not supposed to be targeting civilians, but of course civilians are just kind of getting hit in the crossfire in some cases as well. Iran says they've lost over 1,000 civilians at this point. But of course the goal is to just target military targets. But it's just, if it's in between the city,
I think that's the biggest problem with when it comes to war, not war, is that like when they do send out all these bombs and stuff, like, you might be targeting this area, but dog, like that stuff has shrapnel and this, that, and the third. So you blowing stuff up, but you also messing up. Even though you don't want to mess up civilians, you are still messing up civilian life. And I think that, like, once again, if y'all really want to fight each other, if y'all really want to get down, y'all go somewhere where it's just imano.
Yeah.
And y'all go out in the field and y'all get it cracking.
Yeah.
Because right now, it makes no sense for you just to, let me blow you up. All right, let me blow you up. All right, let me blow you up. He's blowing up each other back and forth. It's crazy.
That is interesting, because that is kind of what modern warfare lets you do. You know what I mean? I don't have to put boots on the ground anymore. I don't have to fight you mano a mano. I can just drop a couple drones, and then, oops, they didn't have a name on it. So, a bunch of civilians got hit. So, we're hoping that the people out there in all these countries who have nothing to do with this are okay.
Yeah.
In all these countries, because that's like, we didn't get a choice in what our administration did. Neither did they. So, I'm hoping for the best for all these civilians. But we can actually show you a little compilation of Iran and Israel and Lebanon, and just some of what they've been going through out there. Ooh. And just what they've been seeing in the past couple of days. Of course, this has only been lasting, like a week? And the United States has been very clear that they're just getting started. The worst is yet to come for all of this stuff. So
I think that's so. You remember back in the day? Well, not back in the day, years ago.
Yeah. When
they used to do wars, bro, it was literally like my military's over on this side.
Yeah.
Your military's over on this side. We just gonna shoot each other at each other until your military's all the way dead, or either my military's all the way dead, and then boom, hey, we won, dog. Let's get back to that.
They used to dig trenches.
Be in
those trenches for days.
Yes.
Weeks.
Yes.
Not make an inch, because that's just what you could do.
Hey, come on now. You stuck. Stuck.
I mean, millions of people died in those trenches now.
100%. But millions of soldiers that signed up to die died.
Or
not civilians that had no part in what was going on.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll give you that. But I mean, there's strategic ways of doing things. I'm glad that only, according to the reports, only 6 people have died.
And American troops.
6 people of American troops have died. I'm glad that isn't a bigger number because of things like that. I mean, but that's the argument that I've been seeing online. Like, we can't even really topple this regime if we keep sending airstrikes along.
Yeah.
There's reports and people that's like putting theories out there that we need U.S. troops out there on the ground in order to take over.
I don't see how you would do it without that, only because it seems like they're so decentralized right now. Like, even if you kill the supreme leader, which they did, they were already given orders for what you do in the case I die. So nothing really stopped with him. That's why it was like, man, even if these Iranians are really happy that the United States and Israel finally came to free them, what's been done so far doesn't really do that yet. You know what I mean? Like the same people are still in power. We've seen it. I mean, who else is bombing Israel and the military bases in the area to smithereens? So they still have their orders. Now, I did think it was interesting that CNN is in Iran. They're the first station that has actually been able to send an American journalist into this area. And so far, I feel like we've seen reporting from Israel because Israel's our ally. And we've seen them reporting from Turkey and other places out there. But they've actually been able to go into Iran and in Tehran, and the government has allowed them to do this. So that kind of, to me, says that you, again, have to take what they're reporting with a grain of salt because the government allowed them to be there. I think the same thing about the people in Israel. Yeah, it's very clear. In fact, there's this one post that CNN had going around that basically one of the anchors were heard on camera saying like, hey, we're not allowed to talk about where the strikes are hitting or something like that. It's clear that Israel gave them orders of what to say and what not to say in some cases, which they're fighting a war. So you don't want, your strategy or your weaknesses to be just blasted all over the media. So I get it. But again, they're being allowed to go in there because of the government. So, we're only going to get what we're going to get.
Go ahead.
But dude, you can just show, you can ask a question, but just, I wanted to show you a little piece of what they've been seeing. Can you actually show
of order collapsing here?
Taking a quick break for a coffee along the way. We've been driving for several hours. There's a couple of things that we've noticed. Number one is that, first of all the shops are open. All the shops are really well stocked, even with fresh things, like, for instance, fruits and vegetables. Coffee, obviously, also available as well. And then also the gas stations. There's no long lines as gas stations. Fuel seems readily available, and you just don't see any sort of degree of panic anywhere.
Any sign?
I'm having a great time. Got a coffee, got some water. So this is nowhere near Tehran. This is when he was still making his way to the city. But I thought it was interesting that this was not just a full-on huge thing that the entire country was dealing with. He was making it seem like, it's business as usual over here.
Is this as a journalist, you're a professional, you went to school, you're a professional, you know what I'm saying? You did your thing. Is this like a journalist Olympics right now? Is this like the,
oh my God.
Is this like the, I get picked to go? I can't wait.
Look, you know what? Yes and no. Yes, because this is the craziest thing. They're getting to document history.
Yeah.
So many years, nothing happens in America or in the world that anybody really cares about. This is a world war that's not a war, because it's not a war, but it's clearly a war. You know what I mean? And so they do get to be on the front lines. My whole career, I'd always said I would never go overseas. I'm not trying to die for y'all for work. But at the same time, now that I'm older, now that I see all this popping off, I'm like, man, y'all need to send me over there so I can figure out what's going on. Because it just seems like we're not getting the intel.
Yeah, I feel you.
And I want somebody to go over there that I know is gonna, really show me what's happening.
What you say? You gonna be in the trenches?
Let me go be in the trenches and show y'all what's going on.
Lana,
Because these people are lying.
Lana said she gonna disguise herself and really blend in. Okay, yeah.
But there was another one where he was just driving through, and again, this was not him in Tehran. Or no. This was in Tehran. This piece was in Tehran, I believe. That or it was close. But he was showing a smoke plume in the sky over to the front. And he actually had already reported as well that they have been battering Tehran and places in Iran, especially overnight. So this is just a little sprinkle of what they've been dealing with over there. But of course, the United States says it's going great. I mean, they say that they're on target. They could do this however long it takes. I just think it's so crazy that you just got to be business as usual while your city's getting bombed.
Wow.
Just driving down the highway.
Wow. But that's the wild thing about life. Life moves on.
Life still got bills.
Hey, bruh, life moves on. All this could be going on and life will move on.
Yeah.
You still got to go and live. You can't stop what you're doing because something's getting bombed over here or this, that, and the third. You got to go live and hopefully that you make it through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And to be fair, I mean, they've been going through a lot for the past couple of years now. They just they was already in a war at one point in time with Israel, and they was just launching missiles back and forth. So it's like maybe these people are just normalized to it at this point.
True.
You can't live in fear your whole life.
True.
Well, not only that, a lot of those people, remember, we're talking about hate their regime. So they are welcoming this in certain cases. I'm sure they are not welcoming civilian deaths, but I've seen some reports anyway that said that they were happy to see some of these police structures and government structures and leadership structures get bombed, because it's like, this is a place of pain for me. So I'm happy to see this. I am curious again, like how far this goes and if they'll continue to be happy as this goes on, and depending on how the leadership shakes out. But we can actually show you some of the morality police from over the years and what they have been shown to do to people. That's a woman. Because that's how they covered. So the women are involved in this as well. They're shoving another woman into a car, and then this had to do with some men. This is, again, previous video, not from this conflict, but this is what they're sick of living like. They don't want to be treated like this. Of course, the Ayatollah had a lot of support as well, so that's why we're seeing some of the pushback. We haven't seen the people take over yet. Also, the people don't have guns, so they can't. But, we'll see what happens. A lot of them have just been waiting for a chance at a better life, and so that is what we are seeing happen right now, that process. I will tell you that the narratives are conflicting right now. Pete Hegseth says the United States is winning. We're crushing. We're winning decisively in that, and devastatingly and without mercy. He said more bombers and fighters are arriving, and basically we can sustain this fight for as long as we need to. So here's a piece of what he said.
We're going to ensure through violence of action and our offensive capabilities and our defensive capabilities, as I said, that we set the tone and the tempo of this fight. You can say 4 weeks, but it could be 6, it could be 8, it could be 3. Ultimately, we set the pace and the tempo. The enemy is off balance, and we're going to keep them off balance. And we know their ability to shoot versus our ability to defend. That difference gets wider and wider every day. We're going to ensure.
So he says that. Trump later on then said that Iran wants to make a deal right now. And we'll just play you a piece of him saying that just so I can prove to you that he said it.
They're saying, how do we make a deal? I said, you're being a little bit late. And we want to fight now more than they do. And
Trump said on Truth Social that their air defense, their Air Force, their Navy, and their leadership are gone. They want to talk. He said too late. That's what he said. The problem is there was an Iranian government official who was talking to NBC about this, and he says that that's just like not even true. He wasn't addressing Trump himself, but he said that they are straight up ready for a ground invasion. And here's him talking about that.
President Trump has not ruled out boots on the ground in Iran. Are you afraid of a U.S. invasion in your country?
No, we are waiting for them because we are confident that we can confront them, and that would be a big disaster for them.
President Trump has not ruled out boots on the ground.
Man, I'm telling you, sending troops out there is not what we want at all. The mountain terrain over there, it's gonna be like a whole nother Vietnam. We're going in somebody's backyard. They know their backyard way better than we know their yard.
From what I can tell, I don't believe the Trump administration wants to do that or thinks it'll get to that point, but I don't know if that's gonna get there or not. But he also said that they don't want to negotiate either, and that wasn't really the truth either. So here's that.
Right now, you're saying Iran does not want a ceasefire.
We are not asking for a ceasefire. And we don't see any reason why we should negotiate with the U.S. When we negotiated with them twice, and every time they attacked us at the middle of negotiations. So there is no request for a ceasefire by us, and there is no request for the negotiation with the U.S. From us. We have never sent any messages to them.
There's no communication with you and Steve Witkoff or Jared Kushner?
No, not after Thursday that we met last time. We met last Thursday. We negotiated for almost 7 hours. They were so happy when they left the negotiation table because we were able to make significant progress, as the Omani foreign minister said in his statement, and he checked his statement with both sides, and both sides agreed with the term he used, and we were made really significant progress. They were happy when they left, but I don't know what happened after they left.
Right
so
now,
he's saying we tried to negotiate, and we thought it was going well, and then the U.S. was hit. And I actually did go out and look at what the Oman leader said, and this is what he said when the NBC News anchor asked him, is diplomacy failing?
I am confident, and in my assessment of the way the talks are going, I think there is really, I can see that the peace deal is within our reach.
A peace deal?
Yes, is within our reach if we just allow diplomacy the space it needs.
And you can cut it right there. So he's basically saying he felt like the peace deal was possible. And the next day is when Iran was hit. So that's where, you hear the Trump administration say now, oh, well, they were playing games. They weren't serious. They were jerking us around. Somebody's lying. It can't both be true. So either they're getting up here and the Oman mediator is lying. He wasn't the mediator. He was just one of the people who were around the mediations. Either he's lying and the Iranian leadership is lying. Of course, they could be lying. Or the Trump administration. They can't all be true is the problem.
It's a possibility that both of them are capping, though, in a sense, too. I mean, what if there were people that was inside of Iran that was communicating, that wasn't the guy in charge with the U.S. trying to get them involved? Think that's a possibility?
I don't know.
It's a lot of possibilities out there. It's a lot of different narratives that each side is going to be spewing at this time because it's propaganda. They got to win the media wars, too.
Right.
You can't make your people look weak. Both of them, that's what we see from both of them. Both of them are making them both sound tough.
Yeah, they do. And they both sound like they're trying to be the level-headed people in the room. So that's why we're not trying to tell you what to believe here. We're just telling you what these people are saying.
Hello.
And we actually have to tell you really quickly about the offensive that's being launched in Lebanon. Israel is actually putting troops on the ground in Lebanon. And of course, the U.S. may or may not get involved. So we're going to go into that just a little bit before we get to some more stories. But we have to go to a quick break and we'll be right back.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. We got Shiny Culture in the building.
Yo.
Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class?
Wale, where are you supposed to be?
Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where's my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. Is here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What it do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
this sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.
Welcome back to Hot 97 News. Okay, before we left you guys, we were talking about how we're going to stay in Iran just a little bit longer because we wanted to tell you that Israel is telling people in southern Lebanon to get out of there, and Hezbollah's elite forces are moving in to confront them. So when we were just talking about like ground troops and a whole like, mano y mano kind of situation, that's where it's happening first. So Hezbollah is a militant group in Lebanon. Lebanon shares a border with northern Israel. There's been a ceasefire in place since 2024 where Hezbollah agreed to withdraw from that area in southern Lebanon and go a bit more north. So Hezbollah started attacking Israel again after Israel, of course, killed the supreme leader in Iran. So now Israel is back in that area and telling people in South Lebanon they need to evacuate because this is basically potentially going to explode into a bigger situation. So Hezbollah is now going back to confront them. Israel says that they're going into that area because they would like to shore up the defenses because Hezbollah has been launching just rockets and drones and all types of stuff into Israel. So they say they're going in there to try to get some security going for their people in that area. And Hezbollah is going to basically make sure that they don't try to seize that area. That they don't try to, I don't want to say annex it because that's like a strong word, but like occupy it and expand into that area type situation. So I thought that was very interesting. In fact, we can kind of show you what that's looked like for people in Lebanon. Again, Lebanon doesn't even want this smoke right now. Lebanon, the actual Lebanon government has said that they wished Hezbollah would not do this, but Hezbollah is stronger in this area. The army is actually like booting up out of there and Hezbollah is moving in. So boots on the ground clashes could be happening here. And I don't know if this pulls resources away from Iran or if Israel's just like factored all of this in. But, now they got like two kind of skirmishes going.
Yeah, it's just sick. I'm looking at it right now. It says that 28 Israelis have been, killed in this whole entire
28.
debacle. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
That's a new number then. Yesterday it was like 12.
12?
Well, there was a big strike recently. In fact, do you still have that video? Can you pull up? Oh, I don't even think it was that one. Never mind. I didn't pull it, I don't think. There was a video I saw online where there were a bunch of, I don't know what they're officially called, but it was an airstrike. And they apparently had the ability to go down and then explode into like other artillery of whatever sort it is. And I was thinking like, man, that's really low to the ground. I wonder if that's gotten through the Iron Dome in Israel. So if they're seeing 28 losses now, it seems like more people got hit. Man, that's crazy.
I'm looking at it. It says like 3,000 people injured also. So it's getting there. It's really getting there.
Man.
It's unfortunate. I don't know, man. This is one of those things where it's like we've already lost 6. I don't want to see another Iraq where millions of Americans and millions of people are dying because of a war that we might not even win.
Well, the United States claims we're winning, but I think that they will have to answer to the people, and so will Israel's leaders. If they start dying, because again, the United States is not in any risk of getting hit by Iran. They don't have anything that can make it over here. Israel is at risk, and doing this to Iran was a really big risk. And I don't know if they expected killing the leader to end things early, because remember when Trump first did it, or when the U.S. and Israel first did it together, however it happened, Trump was saying like, hey, we killed their leader. Now's the time for Iranians to rise up and take over their leadership. And all of the IRGC and the armed forces in Iran need to lay down their weapons and give up and take over your government. This is time. And it didn't happen. And I don't know if they thought that's what would happen, but I don't know if they factored in all these lives in Israel getting lost like this, especially with the Iron Dome that they thought was pretty impenetrable. So they're going to have to answer to their people as well, who might start saying, wait a minute, can we dial some of this back? We don't want to die.
Especially if they're sending troops out there at that. Man, it's just getting scary.
It's ramping up for sure.
When we talking about troops now, it's not even just missile warfare.
Yeah.
It's like it's a whole nother game, man. It's a whole nother game.
And Hezbollah said like we're like here for it. You know what I mean? Like they're ready for it. Like even if the Israeli people aren't, they are ready for it. They're ready for the open war. They feel like they just have to get involved. Iran created Hezbollah like back in like 1982 or something like that. So, they felt like this was personal for them.
And Hezbollah has been here before. They've already been in spats and debacles with Israel. So this ain't nothing new for them. So when they say they ready, they are ready for real.
So, you hear some of these numbers. Apparently in Lebanon, 123 people have already died, and more than 83,000 people in Lebanon have been displaced already. Because imagine you just living your life, I just live here. This is my house. Right. This is my school. It's my community. And an army tells you, you got to go.
Yeah.
Go where?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why you saw in that picture. Can you actually pull that back up? In that picture where people were looking displaced. What do you mean, go? What do I take with me? Like, really think about what that looks like for you to be in an area that you just live in.
Yeah.
And an army comes in and says, you got to go. We don't know what's coming next. That could be your house, or your house could be totally fine. You know what I mean? Like, all you know is you got to get whatever you can probably carry and get out of there.
Sounds like a little more harsh version of gentrification.
Oh, my God.
Does it not? You just got to get your stuff and leave. You don't know where you're going, but we about to tear all this stuff down. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like I know what you're thinking. What are you thinking?
I mean, it's extreme gentrification.
Oh.
I mean, if you look at it like Gaza. If you look extreme gentrification. Yeah, you onto something, brother.
Hey, brother.
Because they do have a whole Riviera planned for Gaza now.
And you know who's about to move in.
Beachfront properties.
It ain't finna be us.
No, not at all.
I'm just saying. It's getting sketchy, man.
We could be the workers out there.
Woo, it's getting sketchy.
Yeah, crazy. Speaking of crazy, kind of it's not a lighter note because none of this is really like lighter, but the Pentagon tested a doomsday ballistic missile. Did y'all see this?
No.
Apparently, this just happened to happen right now. It has nothing to do with the current fighting, but they posted this video. And I don't know if this is actual, just like, real-time video of what that looked like.
Air Force Global Strike Command airmen conducted an operational test launch of an unarmed Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missile.
I didn't know it was going to have sound, but I was just trying to hear him as well since you did. But yeah, no, this is Air Force Global Strike Command, and it was a test launch. It was not armed. It was a Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missile. And that means, yes, they're trying to see if it works, something that could reach another continent. Does it work? And they said, yep, it did.
Oh, hey, what?
Wow. So this was a missile, but it didn't actually have anything attached.
Right. They weren't like trying to like nuke anybody.
But they wanted to see how far it could go.
They want to just make sure it works. When you test some things, make sure it works. You click a pin, write on it a little bit, make sure your pin actually works.
Just drop down in another country. Send this back if it worked. like what?
Oh, man.
Hey, that's crazy.
Isn't it?
How much that cost? Because I feel like that's expensive.
I don't know. But I actually looked this up. Let me see if I can find this answer. I had seen somewhere online, not online, it was on some news outlet I was watching. They were saying that could reach any continent in like 30 minutes.
What?
Which is crazy when you think about it, but...
Why we ain't put that in no airplanes yet? What's going on?
Well, I think that would be pretty devastating. You know what I mean?
To go that fast?
If that were to be launched at someone, that would be... You don't need it. I mean, we are able to go in with stealth bombers and just like shoot over to Iran and drop some bunker busters and get out of there in no time. Like, we have the military to do some crazy stuff already. So this is just another one of those crazy things that we have in the arsenal where it's like we don't even need to be in the area. We don't even need to like, be planning for it like that. If we have something that can do that.
30 minutes?
I mean, think about it. In Iran right now, we wouldn't even have to have the ships out there to do any of this. If we could just shoot from America. We're like undefeated.
So I did.
It sounds like
this guy.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's kind of cool to me, bro. We don't got to send no troops nowhere, and we could call some. I mean, that's very sad, but it's interesting. is interesting.
You just warring with yourself.
I'm sorry, I am at a war with myself because that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
It's tragic. It's terrible. It's amazing. We're so great.
I just love to see that our tax dollars. I just love to see that our tax dollars is at least getting put to work.
Okay,
I feel you.
All right. So I did look it up. It said that's the general idea. The whole 30 minutes to the world line. It's not the Air Force's exact wording for it. The fact sheet says 6,000 plus miles and about 15,000 miles an hour. So the takeaway is that it can hit targets across continents extremely fast, roughly in the tens of minutes, not hours. So it's fast.
It is quick.
You know what I mean? This freaking guy.
Yo,
Man,
you're wild.
I'm just saying, bro.
You're
Your
wild.
tax dollars is going to this military, bro.
You're wild.
Instead of like, I don't know, more hospitals.
I don't know. Maybe homeless. I don't know. Maybe food.
Maybe food.
I don't know. Maybe
Fair.
fixing stuff.
Fair.
What?
Fair.
Oh, yeah! Bombs, dude! Bombs, bro! Like, what?
Fair. All fair.
Okay, shall we move on from war and stuff? Because it is Friday.
It is Friday.
You know what I mean? We're trying not to be that depressing on a Friday.
Nah, for sure.
Okay, something that has the streets talking right now. The CEO of McDonald's went viral after he was supposed to be eating a burger and talking about how great it is. It was the new Big Arch burger. And what do we have, the video of what that looked like?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Because have y'all seen this video?
I've seen it, yeah.
Okay.
I've seen just this one.
Okay,
yeah.
so for everybody that doesn't know about what's going on, so the CEO, Chris Kempinski, posted a video where he was sitting down and tried the company's new burgers called the Big Arch, and we can all tell that he hasn't tried their new product since he opened the business, all right? We can all tell that from this video, and I want you guys to take a look right now and let me know what you think.
You've heard about it, here it is. The Big Arch.
I could tell right here.
I love this product.
Has never
it
eaten
is
this
so
sandwich.
good. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know. So here we go. First, holy cow. God, that is a big burger. Oh, there's so much going on with
You
this.
know what I mean?
First of all, let's try to get this thing. I don't even know how to attack it.
They do have a good-looking bun, I will say.
So much to it. Oh, there's also some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out.
Into a good burger.
All right, the moment of truth.
Look at this little bite. Look at this. He nibbled.
He got some of the bread. He got some of the bread.
That is so good.
A little nibble.
That's a big bite for a big arch.
That's the big
I'm going to
bite.
enjoy the rest of my lunch, but Big Arch,
You can't even see it.
try it when you can get it.
So
First
look,
kick.
And it was edited.
yeah, for sure. So
Spit that right out.
Thank you. That was the point that I was making to everybody. I was like, he didn't eat that burger.
He did not eat it.
He spit that burger out
Immediately.
So I went looking, and then I thought this was hilarious that this CEO probably has never eaten his. First of all, he called the burger a product. He didn't call it a burger at all.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, this is a new product here. I wouldn't want to eat no food that you call a product." I hate to break it to you. And so Burger King entered the chat, and their CEO was like, "You know what? We actually eat our sandwiches over here. Check this
That's
out."
brilliant.
Big old bite.
Big dog.
Listen to what he said.
Not bad, right?
Only one thing missing, a napkin.
Boom. He took a real
Hold
bite.
on, I ain't see him swallow though.
Pause. Wow.
Gentlemen.
Crazy.
Never frozen beef,
Um,
or Applewood smoked
Wait.
bacon,
Hold
our
on, Tommy.
brand new bun, our
So this is this next one coming in is Burger King jumped in. Then
Yeah.
Wendy's said, because Wendy's is probably the most petty company ever.
1000%.
I mean, online. They Twitter, they're
Yep.
super petty. So Wendy's CEO said, "You know what? Since everybody trying their burgers, let me show y'all mine."
These fresh, never frozen beef, our Applewood smoked bacon, our brand new bun, our square burger cooked on a flat grill.
Come on now.
Amazing, absolutely wonderful.
Look at that bite.
That's a burger.
That's a normal bite.
That's a real bite. And he came back
Hey,
with another one.
more.
It's another one.
I know that's right, man.
They keep
gotta
cutting
top it
the
off
part
with
where
fries.
they're
That is true.
swallowing though. They're not swallowing.
Pause. Yes, they
And
are.
that's how you eat those fries.
But listen, they cut it. I think he actually ate the burger. I think he actually ate the burger. I think the Wendy's dude, and I think the Burger King, for sure, the McDonald's dude, Chris did not eat that.
I will say, can you pull the Wendy's back up and just put it on like silent? The burger itself,
fresh, never frozen beef,
was not looking as good as the other ones.
No.
That looks a little.
Well, you got to understand,
lacking.
Wendy's is not the most appeasing to the eye when it comes to burgers.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, when it comes to fast food burgers, which I don't really eat, Wendy's is like, it goes Wendy's, then it goes Burger King, then it goes McDonald's.
I agree. I haven't had McDonald's or Burger King literally in like probably a decade.
Okay.
I have had Wendy's because I've had some hard times where the 4 for $4 got me through some things.
1,000%.
You know what I mean?
1,000%.
Eat that burger, you get a little cheese,
1,000.
bacon burger. But I mean, they didn't swallow it.
Yeah, well, they did. I'm gonna have y'all's back, Burger King and Wendy's, and say they did. Now, here's the biggest thing of this whole entire thing, which I thought was super dope. Wendy's said, you know what? Out of all this, we're going to up the antes even higher, and we are hiring a chief tasting tester. All right? Paying $100,000 a year.
What?
That's crazy.
Come on. So Wendy's wants the people. They're asking the people. That's a real salary. $100,000 after taxes, man. You getting paid about 85, maybe 80,000 in your pocket, maybe. I mean,
come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, dog, that is a real. Now, question I have for both of you: would you do it?
What for 100 bands?
100 bands.
And I could keep my job because it says that it's remote.
It's remote. You can still work here at Hot 97.
And all I gotta do is go to Wendy's and grab me something to eat.
Eat the burger.
And record it. Brother, it's took. It's easy.
We got through there?
That's done for.
You shouldn't answer. We on a diet, so don't answer.
We on a diet, yeah.
Don't answer this.
Probably they don't want me.
Yeah. No, we should answer this. So we want to know if y'all would do it, because I don't know. Not right now, but
you would get so fat.
Dog,
you'd have to go to the gym every day doing a job like that.
$100,000 a year to eat cheeseburgers.
And I will say, sometimes when the burger looks too good, it kind of looks fake to me. Like, I don't know what kind of chemicals y'all got. So, and that is a credit to Wendy's. You know what I mean?
And that's also
it's the bread, y'all.
And that's also a dig to McDonald's, because you know that y'all burgers got chemicals. That's why you ain't eat it like that. That's exactly why you ain't take a bite of that burger like that. That little itty bitty nibble you did. So,
man.
Shout out to Wendy's, shout out to Burger King for actually showing Mr. Chris Kempinski how to eat his own burger.
Okay, speaking of food, y'all have not seen this one yet. So this is a little surprise. What do you think would be the worst thing could happen to you after you ate a piece of chocolate? Worst thing, like, man, they got me. Like, the chocolate's been recalled, because that's what happened. The chocolate got recalled. Like, it's the worst thing.
Diarrhea.
Yeah, I get a little gas.
I guess I walked into it myself.
You said the worst thing that can happen. That is by far the worst thing that can happen.
Thank you, Rondell.
I'm just saying.
You're right. I did walk into that. What about you?
I get a little gassy if I have some milk chocolate.
Okay. That's the worst thing that would happen?
Just get a little gassy.
Gassy. Bro, this stomach here, bro, could take in a lot.
You do eat a lot.
But it could take in a lot.
Hey,
you
brother,
do eat a lot.
Twice today.
That is, but I'm pausing though. I'm catching them, bro. I'm catching them.
Okay.
I'm catching them.
The chocolate supplement has been recalled because it contains an erectile dysfunction drug.
No way.
God, that's worse than anything.
Gentlemen.
That sucks. Forget diarrhea. I'll take diarrhea over this.
Gotcha.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. This is called Rhino Choco VIP 10X. And it was recalled because of undeclared tadalafil. It's the active ingredient in Cialis. And so it was not declared on the label.
You'd be eating this chocolate just randomly at work, and the next thing you know, you walk around like this for the rest of the day, and you can't even explain why you... That's crazy. That is wild. Time, size, stamina.
But see, and this is why y'all like to get mad at me for saying they're trying to kill us and they're putting chemicals in the food, and y'all don't know what people have in things.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Here's a crazy story. I actually so not necessarily the Choco Rhino, but on accident I took one of the Rhino pills thinking that it was an energy, because I thought it said energy on the package in a gas station. It was a gas station pill, so I took it thinking it was energy, and boy, when I say my head hurt like crazy, because all of your everything rushes to your private area.
You took a wait. What am I listening to right now?
So a Rhino pill,
gas station
pill.
Yeah,
it's called. I don't know what that.
It's for erectile. It's for yes.
It's not for erectile,
but it helps out.
If you want the best performance at night,
exactly.
Them rhinos do be going.
But
crazy.
I thought it said energy, but it said energy on the packet, and I, thinking it was just an energy pill. Took it.
You just took it,
dude. My head hurt so bad. Oh, it was the worst experience. That my head was pounding me. My head was crazy.
There you go.
Pause.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out. This is a family establishment.
Pause.
Yes. So it has a prescription drug used to treat erectile dysfunction is what it says. So
imagine this at the office. It's just like in one of them little bowls that all the candy be in, and just everybody just eating it. And all the men in the office just walking around. Oh, that is hilarious, bro. Just everybody in there. Oh, man.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
Woo!
You appreciated that one so much.
Man, that was a good one.
Okay. Almost as crazy as, so we have time for the story. Yes, we do. Okay. This is a talker. So there's the headline itself is, a mom let her daughter's friends live in a school bus on her property, and now they won't leave, and she has to sleep in her car.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
This spiraled. Okay. So this is a mom in Michigan. She allowed the family of one of her daughter's friends to stay in a school bus that was parked on her property. And we've actually done stories where people will turn a school bus into a cool little home, whatever. Mm-hmm. So yeah, she's like, yeah, you come on through, park it on it. And so she said that family could live there for 6 weeks. You got to go. So apparently they haven't left. And they took out a personal protection order against the mom when she tried to evict them. And so now she has to stay away from the bus, which means she has to stay away from her home until they work all this out.
Oh, I get it. I was confused as to wait a minute.
Yeah.
She doesn't live in the bus with them. Why does she gotta leave? Oh, they got a protection order on the entire acres.
When they're living in her property vicinity. Because she said they could stay there for 6 weeks.
Why get on that bus and drive it down the road so fast? Why they sleeping, boy? Just get on that bus and do they wake up and just, what's going on? Boy, I'm getting y'all off my property. Boy, what?
And it's like the rights of people really are very questionable. Because it's in some cases you look at it and you're like, that's great. Like you can't just evict people,
for sure.
Put them out on their butts when they need help or they need, stability, whatever. That's great. But people abuse it. The fact that you could ask somebody, can I stay on your property? And they say yes. And you end up doing this.
What?
But you're allowed to do that because, the woman permitted their stay in writing.
Wow.
They had it in writing. They were getting mail to the house.
Is this technically squatter rights?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
This low key is squatters' rights. Not really, because they didn't come in and squat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But I think it's like the same
spirit. You can't just keep people out if you allow them to stay for a certain amount of time.
Even if you don't allow them and they just found themselves there and you didn't realize it in time and they can prove. And I just thought that was so crazy in general when I first found out about squatters' rights. Because, when you first learn about squatters' rights, you're like, sure, this is illegal.
Yeah, for sure.
But it'll be a situation where somebody will move into somebody's vacant property and they have no clue. And now you're thinking you're calling the police for trespassing. And that person is like, oh, no, I've been getting mail here.
Oh, well,
gotcha.
I'm getting that car towed. All right, that bus is getting towed immediately. Towed right up off my land. Towed.
But you can't.
I'm gonna accidentally do it.
How do you accidentally? I'm pretty sure the rule is you can't even if they were staying in the house, you couldn't cut the lights out, cut the power off. You got to continue everything the way that it was when these people moved in. Would you look it up? I thought you just looked it up.
She's smart.
Yeah, you have to. In some, it really just depends on the state that you're in. If some states they will say that you have to provide that stuff because now you're creating a uninhabitable environment. You're breaking health codes and things like that. So you have to keep maintaining their way of living almost.
Hey, that's wild.
Which is crazy. Because what if you fall on hard times? Well, I don't have it for the power bill anymore. So what? Now you're gonna tell me I have to keep paying for them to live for free? Whew, that's crazy. So
can you just stop paying the bills?
No, that's what we're saying. No,
I'm saying though, as the person not being squatted on, you can't just not pay the bills?
You can't do anything that would lead to them having a dangerous place to live. You can't just cut off their heat in the winter. You can't cut off their lights. You can't do that. If they had it when they moved in,
Baby, we going to jail. I'm going to jail immediately. I'm figuring out a way to get locked up for about 30, 60 days, maybe 90 days. I'm figuring out a way to get locked up. Because what you going to do? I'm in jail. I didn't know what was... I got locked up. I'm sorry. I couldn't take care of the bills. Then what? Then after that, it has to be some type of rule that exempts that. Like, hey, I was locked up. 30... Look, because 90 days is 3 months.
Wait. You going to jail?
Yes.
Just to not pay the bills?
Just to not pay the bills. Because you said I can't do it. Like, if I'm out, I can't not pay the bills. So if I'm in jail, I can't pay the bills. Come on, you got to think.
With your third eye.
You got to think, bruh.
Yeah, I hear you.
You got to think, bruh. 3 months, I'm pretty sure their bills won't get paid.
So apparently they got the city involved. The city's trying to see if, like, maybe we could have it be a situation where you can't just park a bus there. Like, the bus itself is not supposed to be parked there. But, I mean, they have residency rights. So it's a whole eviction process at this point. So the city is like, man, can y'all just be adults and come up with a plan to figure this out? Because this is a mess.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm looking at it right now. So if you do try and stop paying the bills and everything like that, the city can still foreclose your whole entire property.
Dang.
Gotcha.
So you sitting here like, yeah, I'm gonna just let him.
Crazy.
I'm gonna let him wait it out. No, you waited yourself out too, dog.
That's crazy.
You waited yourself out too, bro.
In jail, and the city came
I'm
and foreclosed on your
saying.
house.
House gone when you get back. House out of here, bro. Oh, that's nuts, man.
Yeah.
There's really nothing you could do for real there.
Because the city still wants their money.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
They don't care who's staying there. They want their money.
So what do you even do in this situation, man? You can't even.
You have to just evict them. I mean, I guess, and sleep in your car or wherever else you can find to sleep.
I would go find her a man and tell that man, hey, listen, do all you can to get her to move in with you, bro. Like, I would do that. I would help her out.
Can you imagine how mad you would be at your daughter's friend? At your daughter?
At your daughter.
These are her daughter's friends who did this to her.
That's
brought us into her life. You know what I mean?
Now look at you. We sleeping in the car because your stupid butt. you say, I can't even put you on punishment because I'm going to be on punishment with you because I'm in the car with you.
Crazy.
Crazy. Okay, well, that does it for this hour of news. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We do have an hour of Atlanta stories coming at you after this quick break. But if we don't see you, have a great weekend.
Hey.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 Mornings with Merrill. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Nia Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One. You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class?
Wale, where are you supposed to be?
Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where's my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. First, here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What they do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
this sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.
You are watching Hot 97 TV.
There you go. Right on time.
Hey, I said it's Friday.
Hey. Wait.
Let's go. Let's go. Woo!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hot 97 Atlanta. It is a brand new live news show where we talk about all the biggest stories across the city. It is Friday, March 6th. I'm your host, Lana Harris, here with Ronzel with 2 N's and Million.
Hey.
And we finally got the song right. Let's go.
Let's go. It's
Good
Friday, baby. Friday.
Oh, because it feels like Friday.
Come on now. Payday, pay week, pay.
Is it?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, do you get paid today?
I got paid yesterday.
You got paid. It was payday week?
Yeah, it's payday week. Yeah.
I thought it was next week.
No, this
It's
is
Friday. Let's go.
Money hit that account. You see, some people got big dollars. They don't even know when they get paid. Some people got money. They don't even know when they get paid. I look at my account.
The way my bank account set, I was just paying bills the other day. So I thought, man, dang, that's great. Okay, so in other news, I don't know why we're starting off with the story, but here we are.
It's a great story.
I didn't put this here, Rondell. This is courtesy of Rondell.
I did, man, because we always start these segments. I mean, these blocks off real heavy. Let's just start it off on like
a heavier note. This is heavy.
Okay,
this is heavy.
Hold on. Everybody is talking about this on Twitter now.
Yeah, they are.
A heart was, I can't even say it because you just said this was not heavy. A heart was found nailed to a tree at a cemetery in Metro Atlanta, and it's not human.
Yeah. Ooh, this one was crazy. So the police was called to Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Memorial Gardens after rumors, like you said, people was talking about it online. Like, yo, there is body parts that is found at this cemetery. It's right next to the cemetery. And when officers arrived and checked the area, they discovered that the object was not a human heart, but it was a pig heart.
Oh.
That had been nailed to a tree. And you know, after finding the pig heart, this is the thing that really caught me for a doozy. Officers confirmed that the rumors online were false, and they was like, hey, y'all need to stop spreading fake rumors. They put out a statement basically saying, y'all need to stop spreading fake rumors online. Why are y'all telling us that there's human hearts here? It's a pig heart. That's what you're mad at?
Sir, we don't know the difference between no dang human heart and a pig heart.
Pig heart. Well, like that's what you upset about.
That's so funny.
So that's what people was talking about. But I'm worried though. If they're not worried about it, I'm worried because I had to look it up. What does it mean if a heart is found nailed to a tree?
I was just thinking about looking myself, so I'm so glad you already looked it up.
So historically, hearts have been nailed to trees, and it does show up in multiple different folk magic traditions.
I figured it was voodoo. Some kind of a.
We figured it was voodoo.
Hoodoo
ritual.
Apparently, the Europeans, them European folks, they used to do it back in the day. They would sometimes pierce an animal heart with nails as part of a ritual meant to break a curse or send harm back to someone they believed was a witch. So maybe somebody was up there trying to break a curse.
For sure.
Somebody was like, they felt like there was a witch out to get them, and they just nailed it to the tree in order to do that. But I was looking at it also, records show in Southern folk traditions, hoodoo, things like that, where animal parts are symbolic objects that are left there as a warning. So they use it there to warn other people like, hey, stay away from this area. This is just what the streets is saying. Hoodoo, voodoo, them Europeans and witches.
Hoodoo, voodoo, or barbecue. One of the three.
It would definitely keep me away. So that would be mission accomplished in that sense.
Yeah. They're still investigating what's going on right now, but they said, the public doesn't have to worry about it. No harm to y'all.
No harm to us, brother. Listen, we don't know who did that. So they could have put a spell on entire Atlanta and said, yo, we want all the black people to just, okay, not this. Yeah, brother. Hey, listen, we're worried.
All y'all's cars getting broken into.
Bruh, what?
I mean,
definitely worried. Well, I wonder what it means when like other hearts get nailed, like a chicken heart or like a.
That's the question.
Yeah, that's a big. It's all voodoo.
Is there a difference? I guess.
Y'all think this stuff is real though? Like voodoo, things like that?
Yes, I believe in it very much. So yes, yeah. I had a homeboy that had a hex on him one time, bro.
What?
Yes, bro.
It's not funny.
Yeah, it's not. But it's I had a homeboy that had a hex on him. It was a joke. It was a running joke that we had. Because,
right. It sounds like a joke
because he always would have bad stuff happen to him after he broke up with this girl. Like always, everything from his car breaking down to like him losing his job to all this bad stuff was happening to him back to back to back. And bro, we would always talk about it like, dog, what is going on? He was like, I don't know. And then he had a meeting with his guy, like him and his ex, like they talked again. And so they got back together and all of it stopped. And everything started happening good again, bro. And bro, when I tell you they got in an argument and broke up again and everything. And so now it was a reoccurring thing. They would get back together, break up, get back together, break up. And bro, one day he walked in like to her apartment and found like all his like, pictures of him, all this stuff. Sent it to us and was like, bruh, I think this girl is like putting spells on me, bruh. Oh. And we was like, hey dog, you gotta kill her. You gotta. That was our first thought. Is like, bro, you gotta kill her. But no, he eventually got out of but I forgot what he had to do or what he went to some little medium or whatever told him what to do. But yeah, bro, he's good now. But yeah, that happened to him like years ago.
That is crazy.
Years ago, bro.
Have you ever heard that you can't eat certain women's spaghetti?
Oh yeah, they put their yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't eat everybody's spaghetti now, especially a girl that wants you bad.
Yeah, that's an old voodoo trick.
Didn't Raven Simone's current wife say
I
that
think she did. I think she did.
Doctored up her spaghetti?
Yeah, bro. Yep. But hey, voodoo, I firmly believe in voodoo and witches and all that stuff, bro. It's too much unknown out there for us not to believe it.
You know what's crazy? Because you think about Harry Potter, and it made magic from a young age seem just so mystical and mythical and fun and fake. You know what I mean? And like, wow, what if that was real? I never gave it two thoughts. Mm-hmm. I still, like myself, I'm like, I'm not ready to accept that that's a thing. You know what I mean?
It's there. You ever been to New Orleans?
No, actually. Well, as a kid, not for real.
Yo, New Orleans is full of it.
Really? I see that in the movies.
No, not the movies, Lana, in real life. I'm talking about New Orleans is full of magic tree. I don't even think that's a word, but, magic and witches and, vampires and bruh. It's evil out in New Orleans, bro. Evil. And New Orleans is a dope place.
Yeah.
But it's evil. After a certain time at night, bro, streets just get weird.
What do you mean by weird?
Like, bro, the people you encounter out in New Orleans that aren't like tourists, like it's like locals. And man, I remember one time I was in New Orleans for
Mardi Gras?
No, what's the NBA All-Star Weekend? And All-Star Weekend is around Mardi Gras. So in New Orleans, All-Star Weekend, there was this dude who pulled me into like this gentleman's club. It wasn't a strip club, it was a gentleman's club with girls. No,
it was
really.
But men.
No. Oh, you stupid.
Surprise. Let me stop.
Hey, you dumb, bro. Okay, no, but he pulled me into the gentleman's club and it was guys in there and girls in there with, bikinis on and stuff like that, giving us drinks, X, Y, and Z. But there was a back room. I'm talking about this back room had no windows. Just once you go to the back room, you close the door. And the dudes would go in, but they would come out, bro, and they would come out like zombies almost. Like hypnotized almost, bro. Like, and then they would sit back down and just be like, drink their drink, chill, drink their, and then they'd just get up and leave. Hey, bruh, the weirdest things happen in New Orleans, bruh.
Yikes.
I believe it.
And don't take that here to Atlanta, please. Keep that over there.
Yeah, for sure.
My gosh. Okay. What a way to start the show.
Yeah, my God, my God. Let me
My
go ahead.
God.
Hello,
Right,
Lord.
yeah,
Hey,
right.
stretch your holy hands
Jesus.
toward the bucket. Yeah, we're going to bless this whole area,
The
Lord.
Father, the Son,
And the Holy Spirit. We rebuke any of them demons.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Somebody just got burnt.
What?
Somebody just got burnt from doing that.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Let me stop.
100%.
Y'all need to go to church. Anyway, oh my God. A Fayette County school board member has been linked to a $140 million Ponzi scheme. So say the police.
Hey, $140 million sounds like my girl, Miss Christy Knowles, baby. Sounds like my dog, Christy, over there. You know what I'm saying? A Metro Atlanta school board member is now being linked to a massive $140 million Ponzi scheme, and the accusations are getting serious. According to courtroom documents, Fayette County school board member Randy Howe is now facing a $500,000 fine and a criminal referral tied to a fraud investigation involving a company called First Liberty Building and Loan in Noonan. Investigators say the scheme promised investors big returns on what they were told were safe investments. But according to state officials, the money was actually part of a massive Ponzi operation. And authorities say Randy Howe allegedly used personal relationships and what's his name?
I feel like it's Huff.
It's Huff?
But I don't know.
Huff? H-O-U-G-H?
Think like tough.
No, I mean, it could be, but there's certain words that are spelled like that
You know what I mean?
that are you know.
It could be Hugh.
We don't call him Randy. Randy allegedly used personal relationships and trust to bring investors into the deal. One Fayette County School District employee told investigators she trusted Randy because he was basically a family friend. She said she invested more than half of her life savings after Randy described the investment as low risk. Georgia Secretary of State Brad.
Secretary of State.
Is that Secretary?
Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger.
There you go. There you go. That's what I meant to say. Didn't hold back when talking about the case. He called Randy alleged role disgusting. Investigators say they've already identified at least $6.5 million in losses connected to Randy's involvement alone. But the larger scheme tied to the First Liberty Building and Loan could total around $140 million. One of the investors caught up in the scandal is the man named Tim Thomas, who says he invested $750,000. Bruh, if $750,000 of my money lost,
and it's somebody you thought you knew you could trust,
bruh, you cool
was just
with
running away with your money.
Dog. Come on,
Boy.
dog. Thomas said he trusted the company because of its conservative values and the promise of 13% returns.
Wow.
Paid monthly. Okay.
Wow.
But instead of building investments, investigators say some of the money was allegedly spent on luxury cars and expensive watches. Thomas say the people behind the company looked him in the eyes and lied. Now the case is still unfolding. The Secretary of State says he plans to push the investigation as far as it needs to go. And Randy's attorney says they won't comment on the case because litigation may be coming. But if all allegations are proven true, this could become one of the biggest financial fraud scandals connected to a public official in Georgia years.
13% of $750,000 is $97,500. He thought he was going to get that a month. That's what they were told. They were going to get a month.
Paid monthly. Monthly.
Wow, dude.
Hey, man. My man was on. And his picture's up. He don't look like he'd do that.
He looks like a fine, upstanding gentleman.
He looked like he should be in the Epstein files, but he definitely don't look like he should be. He would have did that. That's all I'm saying.
He looks like he would know about something that you could get in on and have your investment flip. Like he looked like somebody I would have trusted. Boy, you know how crazy it is to be able to allegedly do this to multiple people you know? You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to try to, like, scam the masses. Or scam, like, people, strangers. You've never seen them. You don't know them from a can of paint. You gotta look people you know in the eye.
The homies.
And know you're robbing them.
Hey, bro, listen. Get his money to me. I'm going to turn around. That's like telling somebody, hey, give me this 1,000. I'm going to give you 10 back. And don't come back with 10. And just take off with your 1,000. Imagine you did that to 10 people.
Next thing you know, they got a new car,
hey, bro,
a new watch.
Hey, listen, that's why I don't give family members or friends money. Ever. And if I do give it to them, It's never a, can I borrow?
Yes.
Listen, I tell them, I say, listen, do you need to borrow this? Or are you borrowing this? Or do you need this?
Right.
Because there's a difference.
Right.
If you borrow it, I'm going to expect this money back. But if you just need this money, by all means, take it. That way I won't feel like, oh man,
exactly.
where my money at? And now we got an issue. But no, if you're telling me, hey, I just need this money right now, cool, baby. I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah.
Now we ain't got no problem. We say, hey, man, I'm going to give it back to you. I'm expecting this back at some point.
750 bands though. You're never supposed to just give up that much. Like that's almost greedy. Like you have to be completely dumb to do something like that.
Well, I mean, he trusted old dude.
Man, what?
Yeah, bro.
Some of these people are getting a bajillion dollars. Like think about all these people who are making crazy trades right now with insider information. You ever see those things on Kalshi where I saw a story the other day where somebody is making crazy Kalshi bets. Kalshi is a website, platform, wherever, where you can make bets on like anything under the sun, I'm pretty sure, but specifically politics are going crazy right now. People are betting on, do we think the war is going to pop off? Do we think the war is going to end on this day? Do we think Trump is going to say this word in his speech? And people are betting on this, and people with inside information are making bank. So if you know your money could multiply, and I'm like calling you and I'm saying like, hey man, for a fact, Trump tomorrow is going to say, we have an announcement about blah, blah, blah. You need to put some money down on blah, blah, blah in Kalshi right now. I might put in $750K thinking I'm literally about to make bank tomorrow.
1,000%.
You know what I mean?
I give you
so that's not what happened here, but
crazy.
I give you that.
Crazy.
And that is a conversation I feel like we should be having more about all these government insiders clearly betting and robbing people, but
it's
not here nor there. Okay. In other news, 26 bikes were stolen from a children's outreach program in Atlanta.
And it wasn't just any bikes, Lana. It was kids training bikes used for a program teaching the kids how to ride safely.
Man.
As you look, it was like 20 bikes, I believe. But this was a group. This all happened with a group called Propel ATL. It runs a program called Shifting Gears. They go around to different rec centers teaching kids from kindergarten to 5th grade how to ride bikes. Well, Wednesday morning, they opened the trailer at the C.A. Scott Recreation Center, and every single bike was gone. It was 26 bikes in total. There was helmets that was taken. There was training equipment that was taken.
Wow.
It was all taken. And surveillance video reportedly shows someone pulling the bikes out one by one over about an hour. It took them about an hour taking them out and walking them across the parking lot. So the crazy part is, though, the entire program has to pause now because those bikes were the only ones that they had. Officials say the loss, including the broken trailer that they broke into to get inside of the bikes, to get a hold of the bikes, it was $20,000.
Wow. Wow. Bikes cost that much these days?
I mean, it was 26 though. And those look like nice little bikes now. They don't look like those finicky ones that just break apart.
Oh yeah.
They look like they hold together nicely. They had helmets for the kids, training equipment also for the kids, and you took it. So
$769 per bike.
How long did you say it took him to take the bikes?
It took him more than an hour.
Because he walked them across. You know, he
just rolled
their bikes.
Could have ridden it. Did it in half.
Hey, bro, he could have rid one and held the other one. Bruh, what in the world? He is a terrible.
Well, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. He's just terrible. He's terrible at stealing.
Well, I mean, how terrible is that really when you think about it? You will look super suspicious if you carrying a bike and you on top of a bike.
No,
also.
Not carrying. What you do is you ride a bike and you like that bike has wheels, so you just hold the handlebars and just ride along with the bike. So pretty much you're just holding on to this bike and holding on to your bike. Yeah, he's an idiot. Why did he walk the bikes? You could have saved so much time.
Yeah.
Could have been out of there in 30 minutes.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Well, if you want to donate to this group, they have a link out there for you. Just look up Propel ATL online, and they have the donation link there. They're trying to raise that money up to $20,000 to get back to the kids. They're hoping that the burglar hears that it's bikes that was intended for the kids and brings it back. But we know it's Atlanta.
Man, them bikes gonna be in the hood by tomorrow, bro.
Yeah,
everybody in the hood got a new bike. 26 people in the hood got a new bike.
What's crazy though is you would see how small these bikes were. And you wouldn't know they were for kids. I mean, y'all just don't have no kind of morals.
Because they don't got no pedals on them, right? Because they training bikes, right?
No, they have pedals on them.
They have pedals.
Yeah.
You think, how do you train without pedals?
No, because he said they were teaching people how to.
You mean training wheels?
Training wheels.
Training wheels. My bad. Yeah.
No pedals
on
the bike?
They have training wheels because they're teaching them not how to use training wheels.
Oh,
anymore.
okay.
Shout out to them though.
Are these kids with no parents?
They're rec kids, you know. So I'm guessing, I'm already assuming that this is kids that's already in the hood.
I'm sorry. It sounded bad to hear that, but I mean, you know, you get taught how to ride a bike by your parents. So I mean,
my God.
You thought that was all orphans, just stole from some orphans.
Crazy.
Could be.
Police are investigating though.
Hopefully they get that all sorted out. In the meantime, Cascade Family Skating just added security because they're already trying to prepare for a teen takeover.
Yeah. So if you don't know, we've already talked about the teen takeovers that's been happening lately. They've been taking over places like the Beltline. They took over the Battery.
Yes.
They tried to take over Cumberland Mall, and that didn't end up working.
Atlantic
either.
Station.
Atlantic Station. That's the one I was missing.
The
Atlantic
big one.
Station. Some of these kids will pull up in hordes of like 100 kids and just, be kids, but with being kids, there's mayhem that also occurs. There's fights that break out. There's people that actually was found last time on the Beltline with 14 guns. 10 guns. It was 10 guns. They have found more though. There was reports that they have found more. So Cascade said, look, we're going to get ahead of this thing. The new rule over at Cascade is if you're under 18 and you have to come with a parent on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. No adult. You're considered trespassing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Trespassing charges on these kids. That's crazy.
You know what's wild though? Did we tell them like, yo, there's multiple places to go. You got the skating rink, you got the movie. And they like, nah, y'all can't come here.
We don't want you either.
They like, nah, this ain't the place to hang out either. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Cascade ain't playing, man. They said they're going to have police escorts there on deck coming this weekend. So just be careful out there, kiddos, and talk to your parents or some adult. See if they could come with you because y'all messed it up for yourselves. Talk to your peers, if anything. Talk to your peers and tell them to calm down.
Because they're the ones messing it up.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel bad because it's like, where else are they supposed to go? But like, how are y'all getting hordes of you guys together to descend on a place? That's the problem. Y'all got to split up and disperse.
Yes, because I couldn't barely get 10 of my friends to do something.
You know how hard it is?
Bro, y'all getting like 150 of y'all to hang out, which is absolutely crazy. And
with no money.
With no money.
Can't buy anything.
But these kids got bread now.
Do they?
Oh, a lot of these kids be scamming and they know how to scam and all this other stuff. Yeah, a lot of these kids know how to get bread. I mean, it's all online. I mean, it's easy to go look it up online and do it. But to that point, where are they going to go now? Like now it's seriously like where are they going to go? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like y'all are ruining it for yourselves for the places that were opening their doors for you and were like teen friendly places to go. Y'all are ruining it now because of what y'all done over the past and these other like Atlantic Station and the Battery and all these places. Yeah, at some point y'all ain't gonna have nowhere to go. And I'm telling you now, grown folks definitely don't want you in our spaces. I'm gonna tell you that now. We don't want you in our spaces. I'll let you know. Y'all already did the Beltline dirty. I'm surprised ain't nobody get punched in the face like one of them kids from them adults, bro. Like, yo, man, I've been a child. I've been a teenager, so I know that y'all just trying to have fun. I get it. I'm not taking that away from y'all, but there's certain ways to do it. Somebody need to go throw a house party. Why aren't y'all at somebody's house on a Saturday? You know what I'm saying?
But I was even thinking about that too, because it's like, what parent wants 100, 150 kids at the house? Like, the fact that they're able to pull these numbers, y'all just need to hang out at school.
Yeah.
Like, why do y'all even know each other like this?
I would rather y'all like find somebody that's 21 and get y'all an Airbnb and party and mess up somebody's house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But back in the day, they had teen clubs, right?
Yeah, we sure did.
What happened with those? Why'd y'all stop having those?
Oh, we started fighting and shooting them
up.
Yeah.
They messed it up.
But we were in our own area though that we were doing this to ourselves.
They're standing on y'all's shoulders
of
messing stuff up.
For sure.
And so since now y'all ruined it, y'all really can't complain. Because I wasn't at the team club.
No, 100%.
Y'all messed it up for them, and now y'all want to complain about them encroaching. You asked for it.
Oh, no, for sure. Because the teen clubs definitely stopped probably around 2007, 2006. I think that's the last time I went to a teen club was in 2006, 2007. But yeah, bro, we would just fight all the time. Wouldn't be no shooting, but folks would go up there and fight. That's where you would go to fight. You would go up there, you fight, get it out the way, boom. You go to your school, I go to my school, we call it a day.
Crazy.
But yeah, bro.
Did you not have fights in your school?
Nah, we was excellent. Our generation is like
wow.
That. Our generation, Gen Z, we cool.
Because I do remember fights breaking out if people from different schools were to show up at the same spot, but it was never no hundreds or anything like that. It would just be like a quick little skirmish and then
hoodlums. Y'all's generation was hoodlums.
I was from Clayco, so
and we and yes, to your point, millennials were hoodlums. I will give you that. Millennials are very much so hoodlums, and I love it. I would never want to be any type of way. Gen Z, y'all are very much so chill. Y'all seen everything that the millennials were doing, and y'all said, "I don't want to be like you."
Yeah,
I don't want to be like you. Y'all are terrible. So we're gonna pass on that. So,
well. If we can tell you about another drug bust, this time it was 70 pounds of meth and 4 pounds of fentanyl, and 20 people got arrested.
20? Crazy. A massive drug operation stretching across North Georgia just shut down, and the numbers behind it are staggering. Authorities say a month-long investigation called Operation Silent Hand has now led to 20 arrests and the seizures of more than 70 pounds of methamphetamine and 4 pounds of fentanyl. The investigation was led by Georgia Bureau of Investigation, targeting what officials described as a large drug trafficking organization moving meth, fentanyl, and prescription opioids across Hall, Habersham, Franklin, Stevens, White, and Gwinnett counties. Investigators say the operation also had connection in the metro Atlanta where drugs and diverted pharmaceutical opioids were being supplied before spreading throughout North Georgia communities. Where's this at? On Wednesday, law enforcement agency moved in. Officers executed 9 search warrants and 16 arrests across the region. When it's over, agents has seized more than 70 pounds of methamphetamine, 4 pounds of fentanyl, large quantities of pharmaceutical opioids, and several firearms.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I be trying to tell you, I didn't know Georgia had all this drugs, man.
Hold on, but can we just look at how old these people are?
Well, here's the thing. When I saw this picture, I thought these are the people that actually did the drugs and not the ones that were trafficking the drugs.
The suspects are in their 50s and 60s.
Oh, yeah, they're old.
There's one guy who's 31, there's one guy who's 48, but the rest are literally between 50 and 60, 50 and 70 years old.
Look at Farmer Joe at the second row on the left.
Yeah.
My man, some of y'all taste the product. I
1,
can't prove it, but
1,000%. Y'all need to stop. Half of y'all ain't got no teeth. I bet it's accumulated about 20 teeth altogether in this photo.
What happens when Medicaid runs out? Look, we got to do something.
20 teeth altogether in that photo.
Oh, man. Okay, we do have to go to a very quick break. We have a lot more Atlanta stories coming at you after this.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 Mornings with Merrill. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One. You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class?
Wale, where are you supposed to be?
Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey,
Let's go.
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. First, here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What they do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
this sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.
Welcome back to Hot 97 News Atlanta. Boy, there was a woman here in Atlanta that just got arrested for impersonating law enforcement again. Police say it was a $79,000 fraud scheme this time.
Now y'all know about the people in prison that been doing a lot of the fraud. The prisoners that's been doing.
Doing fraud from prison. Yes. Mm-hmm.
We still there, baby.
No.
We still there.
No.
Yes. According to investigators, the whole operation was being coordinated by inmates inside a Georgia prison.
Wow.
They in there going crazy.
They going, wow.
Authorities say Desiree, this is how she spelled her name, by the way. D''Zyre.
Desire.
Is that Desire?
That's how I would say it.
Desiree.
Desire?
I would say
that's
literally desire.
Okay. Desire or Desiree Youngblood, a 28-year-old woman from Atlanta, was arrested after investigators uncovered a fraud scheme targeting a woman in Florida. According to the Valdosta County Sheriff's Office, the victim received calls from people claiming she was in serious legal trouble. Now, we told y'all about this. We told y'all when y'all get this. The scammers told her she was facing jail unless she paid a fine. And the person posing as a law enforcement officer on the phone, investigators say that was Youngblood, who allegedly pretended to be Captain Dietrich. with the, I guess that's a real captain out there.
Oh.
Authorities say the scam was actually being orchestrated by inmates inside the Georgia prison system who were running the operation behind bars. Now, as y'all know, when they do this, they ask you for a large sum of money. They say that you have a ticket or you have, somebody is going to be arrested if they don't do this. And they tell you to transfer it over in Bitcoin. Never in a million years has anybody had to pay a bill in Bitcoin. Okay? So please, please, please watch yourselves. All right? And I don't know what these prisoners got going on in there. They've found a loophole.
Who was giving them phones?
Loophole, boy.
Do you just get laptops?
The guards are definitely bringing them phones in.
The guards are hiding in certain places. When
how
entering in.
Plugged in you would have to be able to have a whole scam going. Because I got to go back and forth with you in a certain amount of time. Because you can't just text me one day and then have to have lights off, put the phone away, and then text me again about the same scam the next day. You got to be So how are y'all pulling this off from jail?
Very, very strategic. Somebody had to tell them. There was probably somebody from another jail that got in contact with somebody else and was like, "Hey, bro, we over here getting money. How much money y'all, bro? I'm talking about 80,000, 100,000,
no,
bro.
Seriously,
all you got to do is tell these folks that they missing court and they gonna go to jail if they don't pay this fine or ooh. Oh, bet. Yeah, for sure. You got somebody on the outside. Say less.
Look,
Desiree, what's happening?
We already in jail.
We are, bro. What? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Desiree, cash out them a few dollars, everyone. Put some money on their... What?
Crazy.
What?
This just shows that Bitcoin Bitcoin is really becoming a new form of currency, though. Like the fact that they're asking for this in currency is crazy.
Yeah.
We just talked about Nancy Guthrie. They was asking for Bitcoin money too.
Well, it's just you can't. It's decentralized, so you can't see it. I mean, it's just
once you trace it.
You can't trade. Once you send it, bro, it's a wrap. Like it's gone. It's in the matrix.
But I think it's crazy that it seems like people are trying to move to cryptocurrency. All these restaurants and all these places saying, "Oh, we don't take cash anymore." What do you mean you don't take cash? You know what I mean? And it seems like that might be the wave, in which case that is going to be a way that people routinely pay each other. These scammers are going to be, oh my God, making bank on people. Yeah, man.
Ooh,
weird. But speaking of jail, apparently, and this is good news now, apparently the Fulton County Jail says they're going to be making some changes. And it's long overdue. And I don't know what they're going to even do yet, but it's long overdue. The sheriff said he just didn't know about it. But, you know.
So it's weird. It's like Fulton County right now, they're kind of beefing with each other.
Yeah.
So some leaders in Fulton County, Georgia, in Fulton County, they had approved a new 5-step plan for the Fulton County Jail. As you know, Fulton County has been overflowing. There's reports of it overflowing. There's reports that people are sleeping in beds. They call them boat beds that are on the floor. Like people
they named it. Oh, you can have a boat bed.
You can have a boat bed.
Girl.
I saw numbers like 58 people were sitting in boat beds right now. But also
you said you can sleep on the floor and they want to call it a boat bed.
It's overflowing right now.
That's funny.
Right now the jail is holding just under 3,000 inmates.
Wow.
Good gosh.
Yeah. So the plan right now is to lessen that amount of inmates that's in there. They're saying that they're going to be sending some inmates to a diversion center instead of a jail. Diversion centers are basically just places where, low-level offenders go to, get programs that focus on treatment and counseling, things like that.
Which is great anyway.
They're going to be placing more people on ankle monitors so they can wait for trial while they're at home as opposed to being inside of the jail.
Yeah.
And they're also saying that they're going to be sending inmates to other states if they have warrants elsewhere. Now, a Fulton County committee decided this. The sheriff claims that he ain't know nothing about this plan. Mind you, the sheriff is the guy that runs this prison.
Right.
That runs this jail.
Yeah.
He's saying, hey, bro, I don't know what they're talking about. Not only did he say that he doesn't know what they're talking about, he is saying that he doesn't even think that it's possible. They said that their number is 1,000 inmates. He literally said, according to reports, that to that number of 1,000 people, he called it pie in the sky. I've never heard that. That's some old people
pie
stuff.
In the sky?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I guess he's saying it's fake because he's saying that he really believes that they can only really do at best 800 people.
Really?
Yes. He's saying they can only do 800 people at best because he's claiming that the ankle monitor program that they're trying to get people more on, it only holds 900 people currently. And right now, about 500 people already are using that number. And the 400 people, that's still not going to equate up to 1,000 that they're claiming that they're getting moving around. He's also claiming that the diversion center that they're planning on getting these people into, he says the diversion center only has space for about 40 people. Even if it was fully used, it wouldn't remove hundreds of inmates. So it's like y'all just made this plan and y'all ain't telling me about it. And I work here. I'm telling you, this ain't gonna work. They're not only just beefing about stuff like that, though. On top of that, there's also some money arguments that's happening also.
Ooh.
County leaders say that they've invested over $233 million into the sheriff's office. And the sheriff is like, man, I'm only able to actually access $156 million of this. So y'all are telling me, he's saying that some of the money the county is counting isn't even accessible to the office.
Well, who gets to access it?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
What?
Where are y'all saying that I could operate with all this money? He's saying, hey, look, I only got this amount really.
Yeah.
Realistically. So it's it's a fishy situation that's going on right now. And I think this is my theory, but this really just plays into the part that, the World Cup is coming soon. We've had multiple different reports about this Fulton County jail and the bad reports. I mean, we've just Georgia jails in general. There was flooding at one of them. Like these it just makes Georgia look bad in front of company, especially if we're going through problems like this. Imagine you get people that are foreigners that have to go sit in jail or something like that.
Fulton County is under DOJ investigation for how terrible the conditions are inside.
I didn't even know that.
They've been investigation for a long time.
Okay. So there's a report that from the ACLU that 32 people have died while in custody at Fulton County Jail.
Wow. Part of the reason why they're under investigation. Why people keep dying here.
And this is since 2021. That's
exactly.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No, you're supposed to go to jail to wait out and see if you're guilty. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to die there. So what is going on that so many people keep dying? I mean, and to hear this is just like, y'all don't know what to do. That's why it's not funny. I also question why housing people who've been accused of committing a crime costs hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. There's a scam going around somewhere. I don't know if it's the contract for maintenance. I don't know if it's a contract for food. Somebody's getting scammed somewhere that it costs hundreds of millions of dollars to continue to look like this. You know what I mean? Real. Hundreds of millions of dollars. You would think you should have like a nice, lavish, I mean, it's not like the people who work there are getting paid all this money.
Hello.
You know what I mean? Right. So it's like, where's the money even going? Who's
That's it. That's what he's saying. Like, I can only operate with this amount. Where is the rest of the money going? And again, they're doing this is my theory, because they're trying to clean everything up before the World Cup comes.
I believe it.
They can't have reports of somebody dying in Fulton County jail.
not at all, dog.
While
not
company
a
is here.
Look.
Not while company is here.
No, bro.
Crazy.
So we shall see what happens with that. In the meantime, which one of y'all did this? Somebody shot a pellet gun at a DeKalb County school bus and a student was hit. Now, what are you laughing at?
That's not funny at all.
No, I'm sorry. This was a ghetto story. I can't even lie. So a student was injured Thursday afternoon after a pellet gun was fired on a school bus. Y'all know pellet guns. Basically, they're like airsoft guns. Sometimes, BB guns.
They can look real. I know somebody with a pellet gun.
They can look real also. So at first, the DeKalb County School District believed that the pellet gun that was fired from outside of the bus.
Okay.
But because of that, the DeKalb County Police Department started to investigate. But after they started looking into it, police said that the shot was actually fired from inside of the bus. So that only leads us to really believe that it was probably another student that shot a student with a BB gun. Once they figured that all out, the case was turned over to the DeKalb County School District Police Department, which handles crimes involving students and school property currently. So these kids is wilding. They bringing BB guns to school now, almost, allegedly. Police have not said yet who fired the pellet gun or how the weapon got onto the bus. The investigation is currently still ongoing. I'd rather BB guns than real guns still.
Well, pellet guns and BB guns are two different things.
What's the difference?
Pellet guns are the type of thing that it shoots. So a pellet is like so a BB gun is circular. A BB gun is a sphere, small. A pellet gun looks like a miniature bullet.
No way.
Yeah, it's like a miniature, like it's super duper small, but it has a sharp edge to it. So when it hits you, bro, you feel it.
But it's not because they didn't release the state of how serious the injury was or anything like that. So I'm assuming that he's all right.
Yeah, probably. But pellet guns are metal.
From what I heard,
BB guns are plastic.
It like hurts.
It does.
But it doesn't do as much damage as a real gun. No. It just like hurts.
It stings. It very much so stings. But BB guns are usually you can get plastic BBs. You can't get you maybe can get plastic pellets, but yeah, mostly plastic BBs.
That's what I would want. I would want a pellet gun. Because it looks real enough for me to point it at somebody,
Lana,
and then I don't have to kill somebody. They don't know.
What if they try you for real?
Then I just shoot them twice.
Shoot that!
In a kneecap. That'll hurt.
It's gonna run away for a little bit. It's gonna sting for a little bit.
You gotta shoot him in the eye.
Yeah, you gotta shoot him in the face.
In the face.
If you want to be safe.
You guys are bloodthirsty.
You can't. No, you just can't bluff. When you pull out a gun, you better use it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You up that thing, you better blow that thing. Pause.
Yeah. Pause.
I said pause, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a pellet.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm looking at it. So it is kind of circular, but
it looks like a bullet almost.
Yeah, it does kind of look like a bullet.
I wish we could show you guys what we look at when they pull it up on screen. But it is what it is. Okay.
Walmart.
Google a pellet gun. You can find it on Walmart.com. Man, did y'all hear what happened to Quavo? The IRS just slapped Quavo with a $2.9 million tax lien over unpaid bills from 3 years.
Ooh. Y'all better pay. Look, if y'all didn't learn nothing else from Wesley Snipes, y'all should have learned that the IRS don't play. They will come get you, okay? Quavo, IRS said run their money. run me my money. The Atlanta rapper Quavo, whose real name is Quavius Marshall, is now facing federal tax lien totaling nearly $3 million. According to documents filed by the IRS in January, the government says Quavo failed to pay federal taxes across 3 different years, and the numbers add up fast. The IRS claims he owes $915,000 from 2021, another $887,000 for 2022, and $1.1 million for 2023. That brings the total for the alleged debt to be $2.9 million. Now, because those taxes were allegedly not paid, the IRS placed a federal tax lien against Quavo, which is basically the government saying it now has legal claim over assets until that debt gets handled. So that's property, finance, even credit is if it stays unresolved. Wow. And here's the interesting timing. The news comes just months after Quavo, former Migos bandmate Offset, dealt with his own tax situation. I don't know if y'all remember this, but Offset went through this too. Back in December 2025, the IRS released a lien against Offset after he paid off $1.5 million in taxes owed for the year 2022. Yeah, so Migos, y'all is yay man, y'all might have to head back to the bando.
But that's my problem. Like, is nobody teaching them how to move money and how to
heck no, man. They signed the QC, and here when you get that much money at that fast, because I mean they got rise to fame really fast.
They did.
So once Bando came out, they got Versace with Drake, and once Versace with Drake, out of here. You know what I mean? So you got money really quick.
Yeah.
And, you not knowing how to spend that money that fast or what to do. And, this money actually has taxes to it and stuff like that. Yeah, you're going to spend and not think. Until you talk to somebody financially, because as black people, we don't have any financial literacy when it comes to finances because nobody teaches us that. We grow up going, get a bag. But nobody told you what comes with that bag.
Yeah.
It's taxes.
Yeah.
And what comes with that bag is IRS. And what comes with that bag is this and that. Nobody teaches us that. The only thing they teach you is go get that money. Get that money. Y'all need to start teaching us about what happens when I get the money.
Yeah.
Who do I got to pay now?
And I know you don't mean like all black people.
No.
But at the same time, it does seem like other races do know how to flip and move money
for sure
from a younger age than I think black people learn. I think black people learn it at a later age when we kind of grow up and wise up and like, wait a minute, I need to figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like I was talking to this one girl who is like, I think she might be 10 years. No. She's like 6 or 7 years younger than me. And she was telling me about how her parents had set her up for something. And she was explaining to me how she was going to have this much money in this much time. So she was doing this with this money. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know anything that you're talking about. And you're explaining it to me. Your parents might have set that up, but you know what they did and how that works. And I'm like, my big age. I was 30 years old at the time. I was so embarrassed.
Yeah, it's because a lot of times we are, like black people especially, are first generation wealth builders. We don't have anybody that's guiding us in those areas that's telling us, hey, this is what you do with your money because you're the first person to do it. You're the first one that got it. I'm sure Quavo was one of the first richest people in his family. Hence why he had to make the song Trapping Out the House with the boys on a... Hey, that song is hitting Trapping Out the House with the boys. I know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is they're the first to touch that money. So, of course, it's going to be hard for us to understand it. I hope he bounces back from it because right now I'm looking at it. It says Quavo's net worth is estimated to be approximately $40 million.
That's his net worth. What's his
liquid?
What he got in liquid? What is in the bank? That net worth don't mean nothing to me. That just means all your assets put together in one pot. What do you got liquid in the bank?
That's what I want to know too. But at the same time, I hope he was smart with it still, had some savings, had some IRAs, somebody held his hand or something.
Right.
But see, a lot of these dudes don't, man. A lot of these guys, they get into the game and they think like this is the game is endless. Like once I become a rapper, it's endless amounts of money and it's endless amount of fame. Nah, man, your career will tank even. It happens to every rapper. It happens to every musician. Justin Bieber, one of the highest paid, you know what I'm saying, musician artists of all time. Even his career went down here at one point where it's like, I don't know how I'm gonna get this money. You know what I mean? So, bro, you can never bank on even this show. I can't bank on this show being here forever.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got to set ourselves up for something if something does happen. And I don't think they do. I think they think this is endless and it doesn't come with an ending point.
Which is crazy because there are so many rappers who you don't know about anymore, stop hearing about, don't, put out music anymore, don't make money anymore. You would think they would look at all the rappers that have come before them and think, man, how do I not end up
for sure
like that? Instead, it just seems like this cycle of people just, oops, money problems. But anywho's, did y'all hear that Chick-fil-A just quietly changed the waffle fry recipe again? This time it might be a good thing, though.
Have y'all had Chick-fil-A recently?
Yeah. I would say maybe like a couple months ago.
Okay,
yeah.
Have y'all tasted any? Now the chicken, whatever they doing with the chicken is new.
I haven't really eaten
Did
Chick-fil-A.
it change the chicken recipe?
Chicken new.
Interesting.
Chicken new.
I'm new to eating Chick-fil-A. Like,
wait, really?
Remember I told you that's like a higher step up than McDonald's and Wendy's. So
Chick-fil-A, you can get like a number one for like.
My net worth went up a little bit more, so
okay,
I was able to upgrade to Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A only like $9.
It still tastes better than what I've been eating, bro. I've been eating $5 pizzas from Little Caesars.
Oh, baby, we here now, baby. Y'all give it up a million, everybody. No more $5 pizzas for my man.
Amen. Come on, testify on Friday.
Come on now. You understand me? He said, y'all hear me. Y'all gonna see me glow up on this show. I respect it.
When you see me walking with a Chick-fil-A bag,
come on now.
Know that I made it.
You know what I'm saying? Right past the Spirit flight, straight to the Delta. That's when we really know you made it, brother. But Chick-fil-A has quietly changed their fry recipe again, and this time it looks a little different. Last year in 2024, the company added something they called pea starch to the fries. The idea was simple. Make the waffle fries stay crispier longer. Because I don't know if y'all know, when Chick-fil-A, their fries are a little soggy. Which are the best ones, in my opinion, for Chick-fil-A? Especially with the delivery apps, you want, and the food to go, you want to make sure that your food the fries are crispier. So, but the customers noticed immediately, which I did. People said the fries tasted different. Some said the texture was off. Others just said the fries weren't hitting the same. One influencer even posted on Instagram asking Chick-fil-A to bring the old fries back, and the comment section turned into a full-blown fry protest. Now, fast forward, Chick-fil-A confirmed the pea starch is officially gone.
That is
good riddance. It's crazy how that one recipe flipped the entire thing.
Well, I just remember when they first came out and they were like, oh, we've done something new to make the fry stay crispier longer. And I was like, now what could you put on a fry to make it crispier longer? What kind of concoction y'all got going on? So I didn't know it was pea starch.
Pea starch.
But at the same time, I actually thought the fries were still good. Like, I didn't think about it like that because I stopped eating I stopped eating fast food in general, for real. But, like, I forgot that the fries used to be soggy. They used to be, like, curved and stuff, but you still have big fries, but, like, they might be, just a little soggy. I totally didn't even think about the fact that you do crunch into those fries now. And they're big and they're, like, they're taut.
I love a good soggy fry though, bro. Like the soggy, but they're like somewhat crispy, but they still soggy.
But see, I would get mad for dipping when, like, let's say you order it or you take it to the crib instead of eating it right there. When you get home and the fries have lost their heat and then they get soggy because they're not hot anymore and they just taste.
Chick-fil-A has. Go ahead.
Oh, I love crunchy fries. Like, I can't stand some soggy fries, bro. Like, you go to McDonald's and you would eat like some soggy fries?
No, but those are different. So waffle fries and regular stand-up straight fries or whatever they called, like those are different. Yeah, I would want those crunchy and you know what I'm saying? I would want those fried hard. But the waffle fries they have to be soft and you know what I mean? I don't like them. Pause. Crazy. They have to be. Yeah, that was wild. That one was wild. My bad.
Well, let us know what you guys think. In the meantime, it is Friday.
It is Friday.
Team.
Yeah.
You got me. And so we want to tell you guys some things to do this weekend.
Yeah, man. So you got the Atlanta Fair that's going on March 6th. That starts today.
Okay.
That opens up today at Central Avenue. The traditional Atlanta Fair is back. A lot of rides. I will never go to a fair another day in my life.
They're dangerous, ain't they?
No, it's not that. I used to work at one.
I used to you got some stories.
I used to do stand-up at a fair, and I do like 30 minutes on, hour off, 30 minutes on, but it was terrible. It was definitely terrible.
But
it was, well, go ahead. What was you saying?
No, please.
I felt like you were about to say something smart.
I was, but that's okay.
Shade here on Friday is crazy. That's wild. We got the Draw District, a chalk arts festival. That is tomorrow at Gas South District, right here in Duluth. Local artists and community members are invited to create a colorful chalk masterpiece, which I think is kind of cool.
That's cute.
Yeah, it is. You know,
it's adorable.
It is adorable. And then you got the Oakhurst Wine Crawl, which is in Decatur, Oakhurst Village. The 25th annual Oakhurst Wine Crawl will feature more than 30 pouring stations, the legendary Furburst Party, and more. The crawl is a fundraiser for Oakhurst Porch Fest. Say that fast 3 times. Oakhurst Porch Fest. Oakhurst Porch Fest. Oakhurst Porch Fest.
Why would you?
That's hard. Oakhurst
Pine Fest?
Porch Fest.
Porch Fest. Oakhurst Porch Fest.
Oakhurst Porch Fest.
Oakhurst Porch Fest.
Maybe I got it. No, say it fast. 3 times.
Oakhurst Porch Fest. Oakhurst Porch Fest. Oakhurst Porch Fest. Yidding!
I can do that fast. I can do it as well.
Okay.
Oakhurst Porch Fest. Oakhurst Porch Fest.
That's did a little
hard,
fast.
dude. That's hard.
It is hard. I'm not gonna lie.
What are y'all doing this weekend? What's Friday?
Well, actually,
what's the weekends look like?
What was the first one? I want to hear some stories from your days.
Oh my God, no!
At the old Atlanta Fair. Was it the Atlanta Fair that you specifically worked at?
I worked at all fairs all over the country. I had a kid one time take a number 2 right beside my stage.
No.
Yeah. Just took a number 2, pulled his pants down, took a crap.
Oh, I thought he just did it in his own pants.
No. Pulled down his pants.
You were that bad?
Took a number 2. I thought I was doing great.
You thought you was?
Guess not. Took a number 2. Parents didn't clean it up, by the way. Just left it.
Wait, how old was kid?
Kid had to be like 6 or 7.
Oh, that's too old.
That's too old.
Bad kid. I saw him for the rest of the day. Bad kid. Very, very bad kid.
Did anybody wipe?
Oh, no. This was the kid pulled his pants up, ran away. Parents saw it. Didn't do nothing. Kept moving.
My God.
Yeah, man. I had a kid one time, man. I was doing a set. I think it was the last like 10 minutes of my set. And the kid just goes, "Yo, man, tell a joke."
Like, he had that in the tank for anybody. You know what I mean? Kids are so disrespectful.
Here's the thing, though, man. I and as a comedian, man, I have jokes back all the time. I got jokes, arsenal of things to say back to a crowd that's heckling me. But when a child heckles you, I didn't have anything for him.
What can you do?
I didn't have anything for him. So I didn't see anybody. All I saw was him and his mom there. So I was like, that's why your dad's not here, man.
Dang.
And left it and got off. And got off stage.
It's like a lose-lose when you gotta
hey, dog,
go after a kid.
Hey dog, we're both losing today. All right? You're not about to heckle me and think you're about to get away with it. Oh, bro, I ripped him up.
Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Okay.
Didn't feel bad either.
So what do you tell a crowd? Because I just want to know about you as a comedian, because we only got like 10 seconds left. What do you tell to a crowd when you're getting heckled? Like, what do you say?
Oh, man, I don't know. Whatever comes to my mind. I mean,
like bump y'all.
I mean, on stage, I can cuss and do all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, whatever comes to my mind at that point. Oh, yeah. Whatever comes to my mind at that point, man. You feel, you get whatever.
Funny.
You get whatever.
That's wild.
Well, whatever you do, I hope you guys stay safe. That does it for us. But we will see you again next week.
Peace.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 Mornings with Merrill. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One. You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class? Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. First, here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What it do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
this sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.